Yeah, we've chosen a forward swept wing for a couple of reasons. Primarily, first one was aerodynamically regarding center of gravity. If we pushed the wing straight, it would have to pass through the cabin and would take some room out of the cabin. So by making a sweep in it, we can carry the loads behind the cabin section, giving more room for occupants and so on, and then still keep the center of lift somewhat forward for better balance. That's the main reason for it. Also, in the vertical mode, we have, instead of having a straight wing, which would have all the lift on one center line, by sweeping it, we now have some fans that are forward, some fans that are back, and it gives us more pitch control using the wing fans versus just the canard. So there's a couple of reasons for doing that, and it looks kind of cool.
People often ask about the forward swept wing in an airplane and where the inspiration came from. And actually, in the real world, it came from a clean sheet design. Take a clean sheet of paper, put some people on it, and what's the view lines? So you take a look around, and if you look at an airplane with a straight wing, you're sitting under the wing, and it interrupts your view. See, in our cabin, you look around, you've got good sight lines everywhere. So it started with that. And then in an airplane, you've got two considerations, one center of gravity and one center of lift. They interact very closely together to make the airplane stable. So you say, how do I get that to where it needs to be? And the only technical answer to that is to sweep the wings forward. In terms of inspiration, there was a glider done in the 30s. And it's been done more recently too. The German version of the Learjet called a Hansajet. It's got forward swept wings, same technical reasons. So it's a technology we know that works well. Forward flight in the old days, people were concerned about the aerodynamics of a forward swept wing, because if you think about it, when the wing swept forward and you hit a bump, the wing wants to twist and can roll the airplane the opposite direction you'd prefer to. That was the fear of forward swept wings. The good news for me is somebody that already solved all that stuff. In fact, there's a technical advantage, but it's very small. If you look at an airplane with the wing swept back, there's what they call spanwise drift. The air goes from the fuselage and wants to run off the wingtip. When you swing the wing forward, it wants to run towards the fuselage, which gives you slightly more denser air around the propeller, which in theory makes it work better. Now, you are not going to measure the difference in performance, but technically, it's a good thing, not a bad thing.